beautiful it looks, guys. It's been raining like this all day, but it just makes the lake so much more prettier and kind of adds like a mirror finish to it after it stops raining. But yeah, pretty. Hello, oh my god, I'm back. I never left. My kids have not been feeling good. They've had a cold, so I kept them home Monday and Tuesday and then the weekend. So it's been like crazy. But so I'm finally getting to sit down and be able to talk to you guys. So I have not forgotten about you. You know I haven't, right? You know me, okay? We're here. So we're gonna have like a really good time with this video. I'm so grateful for you guys that have been sending me pictures and videos of other YouTubers talking about the Nano Speedy and what they like, what they don't like. Let you know, as soon as it came out, I went freaking bonkers over it. I made a video on it. It was just like crazy. And so I've been talking about it ever since, how to get it, all of these videos you already know. And I just want to thank you so much for being part of this whole, I hate that word guys, journey, but like seriously, it has become one. This isn't like normal, and we've all been in this together. We're all waiting for our bag. And Foxy LV came on the other day on her stories. They're just giving them out really slow. So just because we pre-ordered it doesn't mean that they were already there. They're still making them. And like little by little, they've been trickling in, and you've commented and you've let me know and you've let everybody know. There's not been any cancellations, which is good. I've been so lucky to have gotten them with your SA because you were at the right place, right time, had a good relationship with them, you're a good spender, blah, blah, blah. But we're not talking about that right now. I want to like dive in to a couple of videos, and one specifically by Chanel LV. She's a longtime collector. She has amazing, like, I watch her off and on, but I always enjoy her videos, the latest and greatest, and she is a collector lover. And oh my gosh, this video that she made is so amazing. We're gonna have so many close-ups. She touches on all of these details that we're able to see now that somebody has the bag. It's such a good in-depth review, and the name of it is called A New Nano Speedy versus the Old. So definitely check it out. But I want to kind of go through her video. The first video that she made on it, the unboxing, it was really like the worst thing that you could possibly have happened to you with this bag, because the vachetta on it was like, it looks like it's almost cracked a little bit. It's definitely damaged. It should not be like that. And I just couldn't imagine that happening to me. That's the possible worst scenario that could happen at this point for any one of us. If that was to happen to me, I know I'd be calling LV, oh, can I exchange it? Can I be like, no, you gotta return it, and then you gotta get back in line, and then reorder it through your SA, or look at the website. You know what? That's what's just, it's, oh gosh, I can't get out. I didn't even think about that, but my heart went out to her because I just instantly knew. Also, she has the older Nano Speedy. So now she made another video, which that's the one I want to talk about, comparing those two. And, you know, she had to decide if she's going to keep it or, I don't know. So yeah, I'm like super happy she made this video because it gives you another perspective, because we all see things differently, and what works for one may not work for the other, and how I see something is not how somebody else is going to see it. So you guys that have been watching and love the new Nano Speedy, you guys are like on the Nano Speedy train. I was like, you know what? I have to talk to my people and address some of these things. You've asked me questions, and I figured, hey, you may care about what I think. So I figured maybe on the fence, or you have both, or you don't want the other one. Whatever it is, we all have different situations, or trying to decide between that one and the 20, which by the way, when I get it, I'll compare it to the 20. We're gonna have so much fun. Okay, ready? We're getting into this, guys. It's gonna be like super in depth. So I'm gonna be talking, and I'm gonna put pictures up from her video. They look like hardly nothing alike. They do. Anyways, let me get into that. I have some notes, by the way. Yes, we're gonna do this right. So a lot of this information is just going to be repetitive because I have in my previous videos, but the width is 1 inch narrower, and then the height is almost also 1 inch narrower, shorter. Did I just? Here's a picture of her holding them both, and that is her channel. Welcome to Chanel LV. Mwah. Love you, girl. Love your videos. So 2 things that I like about the 1 inch shorter and a 1-inch narrower. I'm going to talk about the shorter part for now, and then later on I'll talk about the width. The shorter part I prefer better because on my old Nano, in case you didn't know, I did have the older Nano Speedy that's still on the website, and I didn't sell it for a lot of, and the main reason that I sold it was for the quality of when I pulled it out and the I can't talk, the craftsmanship and the quality of materials that they used, and all of this is in my first video. I have not changed on anything, absolutely. Oh my god, look at that bird. That's the bird. Oh my gosh. Sorry guys, really quick. Let me just show you. So there's a bird down there that is underwater, and this is how he fishes. Like he's literally just holding his breath. But there he is. Yeah. See, that's how he fishes. So as I'm talking, I'm looking out here. Isn't it beautiful? So I was talking about, yeah, so I like the fact that it's shorter because my old one, yeah, so anyways, I had the old Nano Speedy and I sold it because of the quality, the craftsmanship. It just, I went oh god, I hate this. I hate having to talk about somebody's purse because they love it so much. I'm not gonna do it, but you guys already know I didn't care for that one, but but I'm just going to tell you what I do like about the new one, okay? So the new one, since it's shorter, I'm able to grab my things a little easier, whereas the other Nano Speedy I felt was like the big black hole. Everything kind of got lost in there, and then since the opening is smaller, I have to reach in deeper. So that kind of bothered me, annoyed me a little bit. So I don't mind the fact that the new one is smaller and shorter, more narrower for how it's going to sit. So but we'll get into that in a little bit. Now, a lot of people are describing this current Nano Speedy, the one that is on the website, not the new one coming out that we've pre-ordered, but the one on the website, they refer to the original Nano Speedy. Yeah, it's original as far as original for us for right now because that's what we've seen. And one thing that's like a little confusing, I think, is that Louis Vuitton named this a Nano Speedy. It really isn't. It really is like a mini Speedy. Like they've literally made it like the original mini HL. I'll show you in my book. I have a great book, City Bags. I highly recommend it. You can see right there that little vintage mini HL. That one was made in 1978 by Henry Louis Vuitton, and it was to look like a miniature version of the 30. So far, there has been about 9 different versions of this Nano Speedy mini HL. So beautiful. I love this mini HL, and as soon as I saw this new one, I knew that they made it look like that with the pull tab, the shape of it, the bigger chaps. So they just left the name the same as the Nano Speedy, and they're really like 2 totally different bags. Even though they're small in scale, they offer completely different things. Or 2 weeks ago, I'm not sure, I made a comparison between the mini HL and the new Nano Speedy that came out in the denim, the pink, and in the blues. So I compared those two and compared it to the one coming out, how it looks more like the original mini HL. So pretty. So that came out in 78, and then in 2002, Takashi Murakami, he created the multicolor, and you guys know how friggin' cute that is. And I am dying to put the original mini HL next to the new Nano Speedy and really compare that. So you guys can really see the similarities in those two, and that is one of the reasons that I love the new Nano Speedy. I have been loving the original mini HL for a very, very long time. But I never bought it. It's very expensive. If I bought it, I would have to get the Vachetta replaced, and that's like $650. It's really expensive to get that done. So I was just kind of like, you know what? I'm going to do other bags and just wait around for Louis Vuitton to change their design again. Hopefully it'll look more like the original one. So you know, when I saw that in the morning, I was so shocked. Okay, let's get back into this. Intended to wear just like that, just like what the book has pictured. So what happens, the Kardashians put this Nano Speedy on the map, guys. Khloe Kardashians, Kendall, all of the stars, Look at this one. Kim Kardashian gets Louis Vuitton bags for the girls and the family. So they are, the Kardashians, love them or hate them, they are some Louis Vuitton fan addicts, collectors. They have vintage it's exquisite. How cute with her daughter. Oh my gosh, that's another Kardashian daughter. And then Kylie Jenner's 11-month-old daughter, Stormy, sister owns a Louis Vuitton bag now. Oh my gosh, so freaking cute. But yeah, this is the vibe that I want. I want this shape. I want to top handle it. I want to look cute and fabulous. Yeah, so those are a few pictures I found online. Look how cute she looks here with her bomber jacket and the little bag just hanging open. She can just throw things in and out. It's just a conversation piece and it's a statement. And let's get back into this. So also Autumn Beckman, she is like a long-time handbag Louis Vuitton collector, and she talks a lot about buying luxury on an average income, like myself, that would be me. And she has a great video. It's called The Ultimate Guide to LV Mini Speedies, and she really like dives in. She's so good. She's a teacher. She's like 100 times better than me when it comes to explaining stuff. I'm like, ah. So on Chanel LV's point, she shows, it says detachable strap versus the fixed, and that is a huge huge comparison that can make it or break it for a lot of people. To wear a top handle, the strap inside, it's going to touch other things that you have inside the bag. It's going to have to stay open, or it's just going to have to hang down. These guitar straps are sewn in, and I'm going to make it like a multi-pochette. This Nano Speedy moment. Give it a whole different look. I'm going to do a review on this bag. I've been using it for like a month. Or you could do a monogram strap just to keep it all monogram. You know, you could do a chain, you could use a longer one, shorter one, colored one, whatever one. When you spend that much money for a bag, it has to check a lot of boxes. And so let's go to the next point. Oh yeah, this is where she does a close-up of the Vachetta. Oh, maybe they missed that little part of the leather. I have no idea, but that's a shame that happened to her. On that note, with problems with the quality, I let you guys know in the very beginning, before any of this came out, I saw that the quality wasn't there for me, from the hardware, from the feeling of the canvas, from the feeling of the leather. You go on the purse forum, a person there that for 2 weeks she had the bag and it already started lifting, coming apart. Another one had it for a year and the chaps are peeling off. Seems like they hardly put, I don't know, I'm not a bag expert, but I just know what I see and I know what looks good to me in my eyes. And it's not like it was back in the day where you'd have a problem and you'd go in and they would graciously take your bag and apologize and take care of it for you. No, LV wants their money. They wanted to charge this girl $65 for something that was not well made. $65 for each chap. She had to wait for that. So, but I know they do have a strict policy that you can't alter the bags, but you know what? It really isn't fair. They put a strap that you can't detach. You're not giving somebody something of quality. You're making them pay for it. So I just that didn't sit well with me, guys. I feel so bad because I'm like, that could have been me. If I didn't sell it, that could have been me. So let's keep it moving. So let's go to point number 4. The ring size is smaller on the old Nano Speedy, and with the new one, they put the bigger one. LLV did not like that. She thought that it should have been the other way around, that the bigger one should have been on the bigger Nano, and then the smaller one should have been on the smaller Nano. I personally prefer the bigger square ring. It looks to be more quality, it looks to be more substantial. I want to feel it, like I want to see it and feel it. It doesn't look too big. Well, to me it looks great because it matches the size of the chaps and looks like the original Mini HL, which I love so much. Here she does the drop. The drop is the same. Here's a comparison side to side. Going on to number 6. No, I think I've lost count, but oh gosh. But anyways, she talks about the size of the chap, and I got a little confused there. So here you can see up close. This is what I was talking about, that unless you have the bag, you won't be able to see it. If you, I'm gonna zoom in on this picture. I love that she did that. So you could see the finish and the feel. I mean, you can't see the feel. Can you see the feel? Oh, well, you can hear what it feels like. So, you know what I mean. You could see how it would feel. And the metal that they used on the old one versus the new one against the canvas, that really is going to make it or break it. I mean, for me at least, because you could see the quality. If I wanted a lesser quality bag, you know what, I'll buy something else. I won't buy LV. I can buy anything else, but I buy LV because I want those little beautiful details that we all love. So this is the same metal that is in the mini pochettes, and here in the video she's talking about that metal pull versus the leather pull that they use with the new Nano to make it look like the mini HL, even though it doesn't have a hole in it for the lock, but it's clearly the same oversized huge leather tabs. So yes, here you can see the difference. Totally different. Anyhow, number 8, she talks about the treated vachetta versus the natural. It's going to get old vintage Louis Vuittons where they're like really old. Vachetta gets so dark, like almost black and dirtyish looking. Time that changes, I just, you know, who knows how much LV is going to charge, because they charge so much now for replacing the vachetta. Were they going to charge double for it? Throw the bag out. I'm just kidding. The change in patina, it's going to get a little bit darker but not as dark, so that's just something to think about. Point number 9, zipper has bigger teeth versus the smaller teeth. Why would they do that if the other Nano Speedy is bigger? You tell me. I don't know anything. I'm just saying. I got this old Nano Speedy that I got this dinkety zipper, I got the dinkety hardware, I got the dinkety leather, I got the dinkety canvas, and I'm just going out. Oh my gosh, you guys are gonna unsubscribe. Oh my god, people are gonna start unsubscribing. Oh! Okay. Number 9. The zipper with the bigger teeth. There you see they put a real zipper on it this time, and not that other zipper that they tried to throw at us and charge us all this money. Whatever, okay, you may not like the bigger teeth on the zipper. I like the bigger teeth. It's gonna give it a... So what is Chanel LV? Did she like this? So yeah, she liked that. This is a good one. I was like, ooh, I did notice that, and I did like it in the new one, but this is what had happened, right? She opens the bag up, and she shows how they put like a little leather reinforcement. So she really liked that. She said she didn't like that it could rip down the road. So then here I come with my unpopular view and like what I see it and how I see it. Like they put those big chaps and it's already reinforced and it's covering more of the surface of the bag versus a little chap that can just come off. And then plus I like, again, with the shiny metal, I like that shiny metal against that brown textile lining. I like that contrast. I like for when I open up that bag, those 2 little dots are staring at me, looking so cute. I know it's dumb, but I really like that. So I'm glad she talked about that because I did not even touch on that. I didn't talk about that, but she was so detailed about this. Her girlfriend, she hooked it up, all the details. I wouldn't have done that. She did better than me. Okay, so here we go. The old Nano is $13.20 currently, and then the new Nano is going to be $15.60, and that is a $240 difference. So her opinion on that was you get more for your money with the old Nano Speedy. I have to kindly disagree on that. I think that you get more size for your money, and they're talking about there's going to be a price increase in February, and so with the price increase and then it being the new Nano and all of the extra things that I've been talking about, I actually think that they did really good on the price and they could have charged us more, so I think the price is fair. But she is right, you do get more for your money as far as the size is concerned, absolutely. And if you like it and if you love it and if it works for you, that's, and you get to pay less, you know what? Don't let go of that Nano Speedy. Keep it. So number 12 is big clasp is not proportionate to the bag. Okay, it makes sense, right? It looks big and the bag is little. So here I go off into my own world and I just think about something else and I just think differently and I'm like, what is wrong with me? Like, why am I don't know, I can't explain. So here I come off into my own universe and completely disagree again. I mean, it makes, like, technically what she's saying, it makes sense because it's like the purport, but I'm like, wait a minute. I hated the other dinkity little ring. I want a big, substantial clasp. I am paying all of this money. Don't give me no dinkity clasp. I think it looks great. I want to see that clasp. I want some substance. But most importantly, forget about that clasp and how big. You can use that strap with your other bags, and it's not going to look disproportionate. So I'm paying extra money, right? So I want more value. I want to feel like I got more. So guess what? Now I'm going to have a strap that I don't have to pay extra from LV. I'm going to have a strap for my multi-pochettes. And for whatever reason that I'm wearing, I don't want to use this. I don't want to use this. Or maybe I want to use this and just use the plain leather strap. To use that strap on here, and it's going to look just like this, or close to it. Because if you notice, this isn't so big, but the clasp is substantial. It better be as expensive as it was. Or guess what? Say I don't want to use my bandolier. Okay. I don't want to use it. And I'm not wearing pink, I'm not wearing black, I'm not wearing anything that is going to suit me to use this strap. I could sell this strap if I wanted to, which I'm not because I really do like it. But guess what? I'm going to have a nice, substantial, good quality strap to use with this. Okay, here we go. She talks about the wide versus the thinner strap. I prefer the wider. When you go to LV, when you go on their website, they're going to charge you more for a wider strap, a bigger strap versus the skinnier one. I'm just saying because it's going to cost more. So they tried to give us the skinny strap that I hated on my original Nano, and now I'm going to get to have a regular size strap. It does cost more to have a thicker strap. So again, I think it's a good value. And you can see for yourselves what you prefer, what you not. Doesn't matter, who cares, this is just for fun. You're getting more hardware on the strap. There's the buckle, there's the extra, I forget what that's called, that loop that holds the strap, so you'll get that, so that's more leather. Because honestly, how much canvas do you think Louis Vuitton has? Louis Vuitton probably has canvases from $18.99, who knows? So you know what, the fact that it's smaller, they're not saving anything on that canvas, that plastic. Yeah, it is plastic. That's why it's so durable. So, point 15, the strap drop. The strap drop on the old Nano is 21 versus the new one is 22. So she says it's not for tall people. I'm tall, well, I don't know, I'm 5'8", I'm average tall, and I'm like a size 12, 14. The original Nano, it hit me perfectly. I had no problems where it hit me. I have 4 options for you that you could take care of this little situation. Number 1, you can buy an extender because it's removable, and they have them at Etsy, Amazon, I don't know, they have them everywhere. So you've seen those before. You can buy an extender for it if you choose to use this strap with it. 2, you can do what I did. I bought a chain charm, and I want it to be all LV. I used it for this because the bandolier on this is not adjustable, which a lot of people don't like either, but I just put on that chain back charm and absolutely love it. Do not regret it at all because I can use it on so many of my other bags and dress them up. And that's an item that you really want to buy new, because if you notice, the pre-loved, these can have scratches and it's going to be up there in price, so it's not going to be worth it. So I did that. You could do that, or you can just use another strap. Most likely, if you're buying this bag, you're not buying it as your first. That could be wrong, but you may have other straps that you have, or you can buy another one, use a different color strap. Or if you want to have that strap, you can go to a professional and they can just put a couple of extra holes for you. And or you can just do it yourself. You can buy a hole puncher. They have them like on Amazon. They have them. It's very common. I remember back in the day they used to do it with a nail. I'm not saying for you to do that, but it's not going to affect you taking it to Louis Vuitton and saying, oh, wait a minute, you've altered this bag. No, because you're not even going to take the strap, because if anything happens to the bag, you're going to take the bag. They're only going to want the item that you want to get replaced. You have a pretty good amount of, what, about 1.5 inches, 2 inches of slack there, so you could make it, if I remember correctly, she says she doesn't like the break. She likes for it to be like smooth and not have a clasp there. She likes the clean line of it. And I could see that, but again, more is more, and it was just looking too plain for me. I really enjoy the clasp. I know she talked about where the strap goes, and she mentioned that she did like the one that's little and it's on top, and she didn't care for the longer one, and I didn't care for that little one, and I like the longer one. Yeah, so now we're at point 16. The new one, she says, lays better than the older one because it's more narrow and it's a little flatter, and I do remember that wearing the old one, it came out a little bit, bulged out a little bit. I didn't really mind it, but if I can have it a little bit closer to my body, a little flatter, it'll make everything look flatter, and you know, flatter is good. Another subscriber sent me this video. Thank you, Hima. The JoJo looks. Her video was amazing. She did a what fits and how much it holds and all of the options and yada yada. Her lighting, she's like on like, she has like the big windows open or doors or what have you. And her lighting is so good, like you really get to see the details. Yeah, so definitely check her video out. You'll love it. And at the back, she did an awesome review. Very detailed. And look at the little shiny rivets. Oh, I love that. Like I did a screenshot, but once you see it, she like does these like close-ups and you can really tell. She puts a whole bunch of stuff in it, gives it a lot of options, and it fits your essentials perfectly and then some. Then she does some mod shots, and she's like me, she loves the shiny hardware. She does the zipper pull, smooth like butter. I love how she speaks. And yeah, so she does different poses, and then she's so cute at the end. She's like, I love it. I love it with you, girl. Yeah, I'm gonna try to edit this really quick and put it out for you. So hang in there, guys. Little by little, we're gonna get our Speedies, and we're gonna be so happy. And I love listening to all the stories in the comments, how they're coming into you and how happy you are. And oh my God, so lucky people. I can't wait to get mine, and yeah, it's exciting. So let me know what you thought of this video, and here all of my spiel that I thought about it. And go to their channels, they were awesome. We all are in this together. We love LV, we love luxury handbags, and we're all friends. Let's be kind. It was so nice talking to you. I missed you, and we will talk later. I always feel like I have to say bye with my handbag. Bye. Oh, another thing that I almost forgot to tell you. JoJo pointed out this right here. She said that, I guess somebody had pointed this out to her, and then I also had somebody leave me in my comments that they put the leather like on top of the LV, and honestly guys, the other day I did a video, I'm not kidding you, I put my 20 right here, and then like as I was editing, I was like, oh, you know, I'm doing my edits and stuff. At the end of the edit, okay, I noticed that I had my bag backwards. Like, I don't see that. So you know what, to some people, they do see it, and you know, that may affect if they want it or not. I don't know, but love you guys. Bye.